Here we are, week 3 in the National Football League. Our Detroit Lions are at Minnesota playing the Vikings today. What are some pluses? Last week, the first half, 22-0. Defense looked fantastic. Hutchinson, 6 tackles, 3 sacks. Of course, second half wasn't so good, and then he's playing injured. But the Lions won the football game and are 1-1. Keep in mind, last year they didn't win game 1 until they were 13 games into the season. So that's changed. What else is interesting? Our boy, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he scored his first professional touchdown against the Vikings last year on December the 5th, and we beat the Vikings in that first game of the season. Well, you know how it went. That was 3 wins for the whole year, but started December 5th. So I'm going to take the negativity out of it. We're going to move forward. Now, I want to share my cousin's thoughts, Paul Barbieri. He had 3 things that he'd mentioned today that are key factors. Number 1, stop Delvin Cook. I agree with that. And don't let Hawk Jefferson get behind you. Makes sense to me. The D-line must pressure Cousins, and in particular, Rodrigo, and he's got the capability of doing it. Hutchinson probably won't play due to his injury. So I'm going to make a prediction of a 10-point victory by our Detroit Lions, and they're going to make us proud the entire game. Our offense does look good, and I'm now a believer in our quarterback Goff. I think he's going to be okay. He looked professional last couple of weeks to me, and we need T.J. Hockenson to catch the football and quit dropping any of them. You get paid a lot of money, catch the football. He came through in the second half, but hey, started early on. And what I'd also like to see that I talk about every time, every week, is how about playing 4 quarters of football, Detroit Lions? Please, last week, fabulous first half, like I've already said and like we already know, but the first 4 series of plays on the Lions in the second, punt, 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 and punt. So it's like, can't do that. So 4 quarters of football. Dan Campbell, I really like you a lot, but sometimes some of the calls that you make, that you're really sticking your neck out there, make me nervous. They make me real nervous. But I'm sticking with you because you have what it takes to be a coach in the National Football League. And I think you're the best coach in terms of changing the culture of the Detroit Lions around. So good luck today. Bite off some kneecaps, because our defense in all categories, sadly enough, are anywhere from number 26 to 30, and that's in out of 32 teams. Offense looking a lot better, but defense, you got the potential you showed us last week, so let's get it done. Lions victory today in Minnesota. We will win our first division game, which is important, and that means that Green Bay and Chicago lose. We will have first place by ourselves, so I think that's very promising. So today I say, as I do every week, go Detroit Lions. And Cousin Paul, I think you're on the money today, and it's finally a pleasure to see you optimistic instead of all that negative crap. Have a great game, everybody.